Hello everybody and welcome to today's match where your UCM Mules will be taking on St. Clair College out of Ontario, Canada. There's going to be some great matches here today. It's a scrim, friendly scrim. We'll see how friendly it gets as we move on throughout the day here. This is your caster here, Cordell Ballard, and I'm going to hopefully bring you some sweet, sweet action today. So your UCM lineup today will be Agler on main tank, Jonah on off tank, Bite Me is on DPS. Don't know if he's going to be off or he's going to be playing his signature Genji. Rickless Morty is also here today, playing his Pharah, it looks like. Let's go ahead and take a look at your UCM Mules. Looks like Agler here is going on the Reinhardt. Get you that shieldage, good coverage, everything like that. Jonah on his signature ball. Nope, never mind. They are switching roles here. Oh my goodness. Agler on the Diva? This is something I haven't seen before, folks, so I'm going to be intrigued to see how this goes. Jonah on the Reinhardt, wearing the LA Gladiator skin. Poor choice in team for the Overwatch Team, but that's okay. Some people are just lost sometimes. Anyways, Bite Me on the Reaper, Rickless Morty on the Mei, DD Gaming is on the signature Lucio, playing us some sick beats real quick. Jared on the Ana, and we will have some great games here. Looks like Claire is going with a similar mirror matchup, except instead of having a Reaper, they will have the Genji, going for more of like a Divask type thing here. As we can see here, St. Clair kind of pushing up into the starting choke here. Jonah there getting kind of shredded down a little bit. Agler trying to keep everything fresh up there. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Coverage is going on right now. Maywall in for St. Clair. Quickly destroyed. Up, Maywall up by Rickless Morty. Nice wall. Is able to get out their Reinhardt, so they have less shields now, so this is the time for them to push up. Jonah is out by himself right now. Bit difficult to keep him up and alive, but they do. This is some great teamwork right now by your UCM Mules. St. Clair is being pushed back towards their spawn doors, and this will be a good reset. Re-engaging on here. It looks like they're trying to get to that Nano Blade on the St. Clair's area, which is coming up pretty soon. Wall in by St. Clair trying to, I guess, get Jonah, but that's not happening. Got the Genji Blade out from St. Clair. Does get DD out, but not before DD can lay out the sound barrier. Wall up from Rickless Morty to help deflect that. Agler still holding the front line here. Let's see what Bite Me can do here. Looks like the Nano Boost came out a little late. Everybody is pressing Q right now on the side of St. Clair, but that is enough to get a hard reset done on the UCM Mules. That was one heck of a engage by St. Clair. So now St. Clair will more than likely get the first checkpoint here unless the Mules come in. Oh, aggressively coming in to take care of some. Oh, big hammer in by Crypto along with a blade from Walla. And that, my friends, will be a back to spawn engage for the UCM Mules. Rickless Morty will try and stave them off, but it is a no bueno. So UCM Mules will be resetting here. It looks like there will be some spawn splittage between the two areas, but Bite Me and Jonah are able to get back with the UCM Mules to set up for a second engage. Jonah is in by himself at the moment. Nope, he has backup coming in from Agler and DD. They're starting to push up and try and give some pressure on St. Clair. Agler going in with a bomb. Bomb is walled off and is created to be null and void. Jonah is nano boosted. Takes out, but is frozen and gets pinned. Not looking good. It is a spin off there. Agler tries to help out, but not really working out. Too many Mules have fallen. This will be a failed engage by the UCM Mules. DD getting out of there just in time so he's not staggered. Looks like Agler here is going to be staggered out by St. Clair. Let's see, St. Clair here has a shatter, and we saw what happened last time they had a shatter, but Bite Me also has a nice Death Blossom that if he can get Diva out of mech, he might be able to get some decent kills with it. Incoming self-destruct, and takes out Jonah from St. Clair. But there's a trade-off here by taking out Imp. Sound Barrier, Bite Me is able to wreck out some people. Nice. Blade does come out by Walla, but that's not going to be enough to stop your UCM Mules from this nice hold. This is a great position now that the Mules are in. They have long pulls. Oh, if they can stagger the Genji, it'd be great, but he's so wily, it's going to be hard to kind of stop him from whatever he's ready to do. Mules have a great defense point right now because now their spawns are kind of even in travel time, so Mules have enough time to reset, take a breather, figure out a game plan. Right now your UCM Mules have Shatter, Diva Bomb, having a Blizzard coming up here soon. And those can be some good tools going up against these St. Clair Canadians. I don't know what their mascot is, so I'm just going to call them Canadians. Oh, ooh, that was painful. Not really much out of that one. By me going after Walla. Good, deflect on there. Falls back. Good call there. Because Walla is getting fairly good support back from his tank line, but you wouldn't think that with that. Oh, nice shatter done by Jonah with a Blizzard follow-up by Rickless Morty, and that will be a nice clean up by the UCM Mules. Ignore all the weird statements I'm going to be making. Got a little bit of sinus funness in me head, so not everything's going to make cohesive. Since Bite Me almost getting Walla, gets Walla, and so now they are down. This is a soft stagger, soft reset for them. Oh, looks like Jonah wants a piece of them. Oh, Shatter coming in by St. Clair, but Beat is out. Bite Me goes in with a Death Blossom to get out that DM. And it looks like your UCM Mules are going to be doing their darndest to stagger them out. Agler trying to boost in, try and bump people off the bridge, but runs into a lamppost. You hate that feeling. Every time you walk into New York, you just run into a lamppost. But we're in Vienna here. That's okay. Either way, it works. So, Agler trying to get in and get some stuff done, but it looks like he is going to be split off from the rest of his team. He is going to be held out. That is going to be a good stagger kill, or just a good kill in general by St. Clair. But big shatter coming out from Jonah. Jonah is able to get some good damage down. Bite Me just keeps on shooting off these shotguns like a madman. Blade coming in from St. Clair. They're down 3. Why would you? It's okay. Could have been the hero, but not on this day. Trying to stagger out the Diva. Oh, D-Max the Diva, so now they're going to have to wait till she gets back, or she's going to have to sacrifice herself to the open ocean. Okie dokie. Oh, didn't have Wraith up. Bite Me's down, but there's another shatter out from Jonah. He's able to take stuff out. Rickless Morty trying to do stuff up, but it looks like they have now McCree. Walla was tired of playing that dive Genji life. He'd rather stun and fan people now. UCM Mules are down too, but they're able to still kind of do a bit of a hold here. Oh, get them. Oh, Jonah going in, gets Walla down. Jonah being the aggressive Reinhardt that he is. Beat is in by St. Clair trying to keep people down. Jonah goes in trying to take out somebody here. Bite Me going in with the Death Blossom, takes out 2. DD, oh, Jonah with the return. Spike down with his hammer. Only one left on the point here is their Diva. Kamor's down, and that is it. UCM Mules were able to hold a stop just before second point on Rialto. That is phenomenal, ladies and gentlemen. That is something that I am very impressed with. Very impressed with our UCM Mules right now. So, Canadians put up a good, hard fight there, I would say. So now we just have to see if our UCM Mules can push it all the way to that point. If they do, then they win this map of this scrim. So do keep in mind it is a friendly match, so it is a scrim, doesn't count anywhere towards our record or towards their record. This is just teams practicing against each other since we don't have a full roster, or not full, we don't have a 12-man roster. They probably don't have a 12-man roster. But it's always better to play against other schools so you can like test your grit, test your mettle against other players, against other teams, and just see how you do. So it's just how it goes. So here we go. Let's see. Looks like UCM is looking to do similar to what St. Clair started out with. St. Clair is coming out with another one, but they have the other Shimada brother, Hanzo. And so this will be interesting. We've seen how well Walla was doing on the Genji, so I'm intrigued to see how well his Hanzo play is as well, because Swift kind of swapping between a different type of projectile hero here, so that'll be interesting. It looks like Agler's sticking to the Diva, Jonah's sticking to the Reinhardt, Bite Me on his signature Genji, Rickless Morty on his, I don't want to call it his signature hero, but it is the hero he has put on more often than not, is his Mei. Didi on his signature Lucio, and Jared on his second signature Ana, because Moira is his #1 dear and clear to his heart. That's just how that works. Walla coming up, gets a good headshot off on Jonah, but is almost killed off almost immediately. Bite Me coming in, gets some ting-tings. Looks like Imp tries to come in and do a boop off the bridge, but it looks like it doesn't go over too well. Jonah's going in. Jonah is stunned down. Does give up. Bite Me is able to take out the Reinhardt with ease. Agler is trying to hold the front. Agler is demeched and is into Baby Diva form. Now we'll see if this is his ultimate form or if it is his death form. So far it looks like it's going pretty well for your boy Agler right now. Just sitting back, pistoling people from a distance. Able to charge up his mech pretty fast. Oh, look at that. Jeez. That was nice. That worked out really well. So we can see here, oh, nice wall by Rickless Morty, and is able to take out their Reinhardt once again. Oh my goodness. We have some beautiful things going. Oh, woohoo! Bite Me is just coming in and tearing up their backline like Swiss cheese, some shredded cheese on some tacos, my friends. That's what Bite Me just did. Now I'm hungry for some tacos. And it's not even Tuesday. Here we go again. UCM Mules are pushing up hardcore to the front, trying to be super aggressive right now. Walla has swapped off of the Hanzo to go to the McCree for the more of the stun against this Genji that we have here, and that's exactly why he was on that McCree, was to help stun that out. UCM Mules will be stalled out now. This is the danger. So now St. Clair has the same advantage that we had in the previous map. So we'll see how well this goes. Jared is staggered by Imp. But it looks like we can at least Nano Blade here, but they also have High Noon, Nano, Blizzard, Beat. So it's just a matter of see who can bait what out first. And if we're going to try and engage with something and things like that, here in this instance, you don't really, oh, okay, we're Nano Blading in. Takes out both the Lucio and the Mei. So that denies a lot of power to St. Clair. They do use their nano boost on their Reinhardt. Jonah comes in and says, no, you don't get to be nano boosted. That's not how this works. So all you have left is the McCree here, kind of as the main DPS, but it doesn't look like we are able to capitalize on what all happened, ladies and gentlemen. So it is a failed engage. Luckily, we still have Blizzard and Beat. Sadly, they still have Beat and a Shatter. But we can bait out Shatters pretty easily here. We'll see how well this goes. Jonah coming up front here, trying to do a nice, oh, is stunned out, but it looks like he is able to block out the Shatter. Okay, how many people can we get out? They used both their ults they had available. We have used both of ours. It's going to be a very interesting engage. Rickless Morty trying to follow up on his counterpart, takes out the enemy Mei. We will be able to get some movement on our payload push here. We are going up front here. Nice wall off by Rickless Morty. He's able to get out a good chunk of them. Oh, there's a High Noon out by St. Clair. Is that a blade out by us? Yes. Bite Me Butt is quickly taken down. Jonah is nano boosted. Takes out a good chunk of everybody. Jonah with the nano boost is able to just deny everything, and your UCM Mules will take map 1. That was a terrific engage by everybody. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. UCM Mules do take map 1, and Jonah, your star tank right now, has play of the game. Big Shatter, gets nano boosted, and just goes through and destroys everybody. You just saw this, ladies and gentlemen, and is this one. So we'll be right back with map 2. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and we are moving on to our second map of the series, which is Oasis, a control map. So, basically what your UCM mules will be doing will be fighting for control over this point and others throughout the series. If they can conquer 2 out of the 3 maps, they will win the whole map. And so, yeah, that's kind of the dealio with that. So, after the last match, the heroes might change a little bit, but I will for sure bet a lot that we'll still see Maze on either side. Probably still have the Reinhardt, because Reinhardt is right now pretty strong with the fact that he has the fattest shield in all of everything. D.Va, yep, that seems regular. Have the Ana, that is interesting on St. Clair's, very strong pick. Wallace still sticking with the McCree because worried about that Bite Me Genji, which is live. And then Jared on his signature Moira. This could get very interesting very fast. So, and Rickless Morty is back on that signature May of his. And here we go. UCM mules are engaging. We'll see both. We'll get there to the point first due to our Lucio prowess. Here we go. Nice wall by Rickless Morty. Ooh, counter wall done by St. Clair. Jonah's trying to get in there and do as much damage as he can. Oh, misses the charge. That's okay. He's able to get through stuff. Jared almost destroyed by the Reinhardt, but is taken down. So St. Clair is without their Reinhardt right now. Their May just ice block. That's good for us. Rickless Morty did go down. Bite Me did go down by Walla, but Walla was taken out by our DD. DD is doing so much cleanup right now. It is insane. Oh, nice. Nice boo. Here we go. Okay. DD just coming in and saying, I would like to help out, guys. I do more than just play music and be a DJ, yo. Nope, you don't get to go to your team right now, okay? No, that's not how this works. Oh, gonna let that baby D.Va fly. Oh, dang. DD gets caught out by the enemy McCree, and that's gonna hurt because that's speed and healing that has just been lost. And that other baby D.Va is running around going rampant and doing some stuff. High Noon is out by St. Clair. Big shatter by Jonah. Can we capitalize on it? Okay, another shatter out by High Noon. Oh, nice. UCM is able to clean up by using our High Noon and Coalescence. Great work. Took 3 ults, but we were able to take him down and hold the point. Great work by the UCM mules right now. Looks like Rickless Morty is looking for some quick picks.
I'm ready to start a blizzard.
Let's see here. Mules are setting up on the point, which is good. Trying to wait to see if somebody will come in. There's a blizzard out by. Oh, is able to block him out. Own blizzard coming out from us. Nope. Oh, stay up. Stay up. Okay. Oh, sadly, Rickless Morty's blizzard was eaten by St. Clair's D.Va. That's why you didn't see anybody being frozen on our end. Oh, Rip Bite Me is dead. Okay, looks like this is going to be a hard reset for the UCM mules. Jonah's trying to just stay on there just to keep the clock ticking so we have stuff going, which is fine. Staggering in and holding the point for as long as you can is a doable strat. Right now we have 96%, so if we can win the next team fight, we basically win this map section. So that will be the goal here. We have Coalescence, we have Shatter, we have Deadeye. All good either zoning or just knocking people out, man. All they have is Coalescence, so we should be able to do something. Bite Me coming up here. Waiting for that. Lucio takes out Imp, so that gets rid of their one healing capability. Takes out the Coalescing Moira. That was nice. Bite Me just going crazy. There's another High Noon coming out from Walla. I don't know where Walla is. Walla is somewhere over there, looks like, being dealt with by DD, but DD is taken out by Walla, so this is going to suck. We are in overtime now, so... Oh, Bite Me takes out Walla. Nice. Looks like they have gone for a tracer to help stall out the point. Jonah on his signature, Hammond. Hammond is stunned. Their Reinhardt was sitting there waiting for something, I guess. I don't know what exactly. Oh, nice kill by Jonah. Jonah coming in, trying to solid the point for as long as he can. Brickless Morty out with the Blizzard. This should help seal the point. If they can take out this Moira, that should just basically end it all. St. Clair does not get back to the point in time, and UCM will take map 1 of Oasis. Great engages by everybody all around. Great, it looked like some great communication here and there. I mean, we did have one team fight loss, but I think that was more due to some ultimate usage, a little bit of overextending, but nothing too crazy. So, looks like we're going to be sticking with the engage that we had last time, so we're sticking more with a... Nope, never mind. Jonah is switching off of that to the ball. So here we go. Looks like everybody's sticking with the same team comp they had last time. This is what you would call the meta comp at the moment. It's very much similar to this. Jared's sticking with the Moira life. So, looks like they're also mirroring with their own Moira as well. Okay. Nice wall by Brickless Morty. Oh, rip. Jared gets kicked off, but looks like an even trade here, 2 for 2. Agua trying to get in and do some damage. Not looking too hot. Agler's going to get demeched here. Bite me's over there. Agler's doing a 1v1 with his Baby Diva counterpart. The point is unlocked, but nobody has claimed it. Looks like Agler will be staggered out. And it looks like St. Clair will be taking the point first here. Jonah going in to get a couple swings in. Baiting out the charge from the other Reinhardt. Oh, Jonah is taken out by the stun. And Walla uses his Deadeye. Looks like St. Clair's getting very aggressive and trying to stall us out at point. Not at point, but at our own spawn. So, Brickless Morty with a little bit of sightline coverage for his team. Just trying to hold that out for, a few seconds. Nice Icicles just spamming that area, trying to make their shields worthless. Because if Reinhardt doesn't have his shield, he's just basically a big hitting block right there. Getting in there. Oh. Nice. Nice. That was a great kill on... Looks like we're throwing in a good chunk of all of our ultimates trying to get in. We have used Coalescence. We've used Bomb. And I think that's about it. I don't know if Shadow was used. Might have been. There was a lot of things that was just thrown down right there. So let's see. Looks like St. Clair has Diva Bomb, Shatter, and Blizzard. So this could get very interesting very fast. Agler taking a lot of damage at the very beginning there of that poke phase. Nice wall by Brickless Morty trying to keep everybody separated. Brickless Morty is probably taking too much damage, but once again, St. Clair's, my goodness, DD here going through and just janitoring it up hard, ladies and gentlemen. Some of those are solo kills, but remember that if there's a punch, if there's a fist next to it, that means he went through and punched him in the face, meaning that the enemy was at 30 HP. So, DD over here, really good at this janitorial stuff. Really good. It's nice to have that kind of a Lucio, but it's nice to have that kind of Lucio that can go in there and do the damage, but also can stay there and heal and support his team, which is very important, very vital for Lucio. UCM's just having to hold the point there. Looks like we just threw out Shatter, and we have taken out 4 of them. There we go. UCM Mules have stabilized and held the point, and all we had to use was a Shatter and a Coalescence. Okie dokie, let's see. Jonah poking through, seeing if he can get anything out of this. UCM trying to see what they can do. Oh, but not going to get much done. That bomb from St. Clair was insane. Jonah going in with the Diva into traffic, trying to end that life. And so, yep, that was one interesting engage. UCM Mules have lost the point for right now, but we are so close. One more team fight win, and we will win Oasis. But do keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, even if UCM does not win this map for whatever reason, there will be a third one played to be a tiebreaker. Jonah is walled off. Blizzard comes out by St. Clair. Walla here is trying to get onto your UCM mules from the high ground, trying to see what damage he can do. Oh, Jared is taken out by Walla. We are down 3. Jonah coming up trying to displace the McCree. And now we're hitting the 90% mark, meaning that UCM has 10 seconds to try and do another engage or touch and get overtime going. The only one who could probably do that would be DD. It's not looking like we're going to touch, and St. Clair will get the map. This one, get this section of the map. So now we're tied 1-1. Next one, whoever wins this next map will take Oasis. So here we go. Looks like everybody's sticking with the same comp pick that they had last round. One thing we can say here is that Walla's flashbangs have been on point, have been able to cover a lot of things, take out a lot of our opportunities. But Bite Me has been able to do, it looks like, a bit more damage and been able to do a bit more coverage and whatnot. Looks like Reckless Morning, instead of doing the May, is swapping up for more raw damage and picking this Reaper. This could get very interesting very fast, so I'm excited because I know he loves Reaper more. Yeah. Fast D-Mech on Samor. Samor's down, and so is Imp, so St. Clair's going to have to back out of this quickly. Reckless Morty getting out of there before he is wiped out. Jonas cleaning up the point real quick. Reckless Morty trying to get up and get a good positioning for this next engage. UCM Mules will take the point first, so now it's a game of defense. Reckless Morty here is trying to be a little sneaky little guy. St. Clair is pushing on to our point. Looks like Reckless Morty's coming into the back line, trying to see what damage he can do. Reckless Morty going through, can't get much out of it, so he decides to wraith out. Looks like Jonah's trying to hold the front here. Takes a good chunk of damage. Reinhardt is down thanks to the efforts of Reckless Morty. Wall attempt done by St. Clair to get Jonah out of position. Not working out. UCM Mules will be able to hopefully stabilize here. Looks like they got a little bit of a barnyard brawl here in this little peninsula. Jonah falling back, trying to get support for him against this May. May is down, and St. Clair will be forced to reset. Looks like Coalescence coming out from St. Clair, trying to get that aggressive first push. Walla does do... Oh, but Walla is knocked out of his high noon by Jonah. Coalescence is called out by us. Jared is out due to a stun and killed by Walla. Walla is taken out by Reckless Morty. Jonah falls. DD falls. Agler trying to get back to point and see how long he can hold. Deadeye comes out from Reckless Morty, takes out 2, takes out 3. Reckless Morty saves the point with his beautiful Reaper plays. Now with 61 health, he must either try and... Up there he goes. Jared there to heal him rats up. Looks like Walla swaps to the Hanzo pick for quick burst potential on Jonah's shield. Agler going in with a Diva Bomb, trying to either get rid of a shield or do things. Oh, Agler is going to get burst down, tries to get back to point, gets a beat assist. There is a Blizzard coming out from St. Clair. St. Clair uses that Bite Me, uses a high noon and takes out Walla. Looks like Agler's just put out a mech burst spell. Coalescence coming out, Shatter out from St. Clair, and that will wipe out the point. UCM will be kicked off the point at 99%. Great job, UCM Mules, on holding the point for that long. All it's going to take now, ladies and gentlemen, is one team fight, and they have this. So we're going to see what happens here. Bite Me switching over to the Genji to get more of a dive potential, get more of those shurikens into people's faces. Probably wanting to do more of that 1v1 against that Hanzo life, because now he won't be stunned. That's the biggest thing, is that he can't be stunned for his just dive in potential. So We'll see how well all of this goes. UCM Mules are pushing in. Bite Me tries to dive onto the Hanzo. Agler comes into assist. Helps, takes out Walla. UCM going in. Agler with his micro missiles doing as much damage. Gets charged. Beat out from St. Clair, but there's a shatter out by Jonah. Lucio and Reinhardt down for St. Clair. Looks like UCM will be able to clean this up fairly well. Bomb is out by St. Clair, but not going to work out. Wallace switches to the Genji, trying to match Bite Me, trying to see what all he can do. Agler trying to get some clean picks here. Rickless Morty here, sitting on this Death Blossom. Helps just clean up point, not necessarily needing to use it just yet. Sees the D.Va. D.Va is dismech. Sees the Q, presses Q, clears the point off. Now they just have to hold off and wait. Overtime is continued. Blizzard is out from St. Clair. Sorry. Brain farts, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just so intrigued by this entire matchup. Very evenly matched up, I may add, so far. You can tell that by the fact that we had to go to a map 3 on this one. Rickless Morty trying to get as much damage as he can into St. Clair. St. Clair still trying to hold off. Bite Me comes in and assists Rickless Morty. Bite Me going through again, slashing and dashing. And it looks like UCM will be able to clear up this point easily and hold it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, UCM will take map 2 with a win on Oasis. So far in this scrim, UCM is doing fairly well. It has been a fairly even matchup between these two teams, I will say that. Oh, never mind. We're going to a map. Nope, hold up. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to switch up maps, and that's what we're going to do. So, we will be back with our third map, which is going to be Icon World. I'm not even going to go to the BRB screen, ladies and gentlemen. We're just going to roll with this. This will be our last map for the Overwatch League stream, not Overwatch Team, for the Overwatch Team stream. And then we'll be kicking you over to Cody, who will be covering the Rocket League team. That's if the Mr. Baggins can figure out what we're doing here. So far, ladies and gentlemen, your UCM Mules have been very, very good in this whole scrim. This is very impressive. It's very good showing. This season that we have, I think will be better than last season. Which, if you're excited to see the team play in their first tournament, do tune in on February 22nd, time to be determined, for their very first tournament game within the TESPA tournament that is hosted by them. If you would like to be a part of the team in the upcoming semester, do go to our Facebook and check us out there at UCM Esports. That's where you can find the application. Do note that the application deadline is March 1st, so if you want to be on the team and get on there, do it quickly. If you are also interested in, following us and seeing some pics, seeing some funny moments of everybody, do follow us on our Instagram, and you'll see some pretty sick stuff. Nick, our social media manager, does some great work in covering all that. And so just make sure to tune into that and follow it around, eh? Sweet beans. And, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we're going into Eichenwald. Lovely map. You gotta love the Germans. This just beautiful castle. Beautiful just looks and everything. I do have to say, it's so nice. So in this one, it's a hybrid map. So what that means is that whoever's attacking will have to try and claim this payload. Once the payload is claimed, then they will have to map their way across, travel through, and get to the end point, or push as far as they can. And once they reach to this point, they win, or they have their 3 points and whatnot. And so it looks like UCM Mules will be starting out with the McCree, the May, the Lucio, the Anna, the D.Va, and the Reinhardt. Similar to what we've been doing for most map. Looks like St. Clair's going with a Zarya. Ryan Zarya has been fairly powerful in most instances. Jonah has switched his skin to the Titans. I'm even more disappointed. I'm not as disappointed as the previous pick of the LA Gladiators with the Titans is another one that's kind of like, it's kind of bandwagoning at that point. But, you know, kids will be kids. Anyways, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like Walla is going on to the Genji here. Again, Ryan Zarya, this is going to be very interesting. That's a lot of damage that they can output into there. Wall by St. Clair, but does not really secure anything. Reckless Morty is knocked down. This is now 5v6. Jonah trying to charge in and get through some stuff. DD's down. St. Clair loses their Reinhardt, but we lose our McCree. Jonah doing his best. Walla goes through and takes out Jared. Jonah is able to take out Imp, but it's not going to be enough. Agler's down, just Jonah on the point, and it looks like St. Clair will do a quick cleanup and take the first point here. Looks like Reckless Morty is trying to escape and not be destroyed here. So, Walla was very effective on that Genji. Was able to flank through, dive us really hard. Ooh, 2 walls coming out from both teams. Very interesting. It was a good wall on both ends for both teams. So, Shatter coming in from St. Clair doesn't work out so well. Shatter coming out from us gets out about 4 people. Hard reset, back to spawn. Walla blades and starts taking out our backline, taking out Ana and Bite Me. Oh my goodness. Jared, I don't think saw what hit him. He was just like, what? I would be like, what? I tell you people, they'd be crazy. St. Clair coming in with a vengeance right now with what all we're doing. And it looks like they will be able to do a hard reset on everybody. DD trying to just get out of there is able to take out Walla on his way out. Looks like the UCM Mules are engaging. DD does a beat to help counter out the Blizzard that went through, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. UCM is not able to halt this out. Wall comes up, and UCM will just be cleaned up quickly and efficiently by St. Clair. It's looking like this Ryan Zarya is just putting out too much damage for the UCM Mules. What's happening here is that the D.Va is great and does great damage blockage, but Jonah quickly taken down by Walla. Walla is coming around. It looks like Walla has put on his game shoes. Deflects the stun from Bite Me. There's just a lot more combo potential, it looks like, from the Zarya pick. Because Zarya is able to go through D.Va's Matrix, which is that little shield thing. Puts up, Walla is knocked down. Jonah going in, trying to stall out this point as best as he can. There's a Blizzard coming out from Reckless Morty, but Reckless Morty is taken down, and the UCM Mules will lose point 2. So now it's down to the final backup here. DD switching to Brigitte. We'll see if that'll help stun out Walla, but I think the biggest issue here is that Zarya is just charged up right now. Zarya is just, let's see, there's Zarya right now. Just look at that, instantly 40+ damage. So that just increases everything, 74 damage, and this is just something that's just hard to counter a lot of the times without just instantly deleting Zarya once you see her. And so, again, very, very good pick. And that, Shatter comes out from Jonah, but not a lot of follow-up by the UCM Mules. Blizzard does come out with a Coalescence from St. Clair, and that's going to be a fast cleanup of UCM. So, I don't know if they can get out there fast enough to stall this out. Wallace switches to the Junkrat? Let's go. I always like my crazy Australians. That, ladies and gentlemen, was a definition as to picking a hero that can counter out a team comp. Basically what's happened here is that St. Clair looked at what was like a big issue for them last time, and the fact that they probably didn't have enough raw output damage is probably what they were thinking. And so you have that issue, and Zarya would be the best counter to that. Against the D.Va, D.Va can't deflect anything unless it's a right click from a Zarya, which is like a bomb. Essentially, it's just thrown out a Granado and whatnot. But with her straight-up beam, she's able to melt through everything, especially if she gets a lot of high damage. With as much damage as UCM is pouring through and just shooting up into the hold, Zarya can absorb all that damage and just reflect it right back into UCM. And so that's just something that it's just a good pick. And as you can see, UCM kind of learned from that, and they're deciding to go with the Zarya pick here. And so, going to be interesting. Bite Me going with the Hanzo. Should be interesting. Should be interesting. Going from one Shimada brother to another Shimada brother. It's fine. It can roll smooth, I tell you what. So, let's see how well this goes for your UCM Mules. Going with that Zarya pick. Jonah will be the one on that. Agler on his Reinhardt love story here. He loves playing Reinhardt. He does enjoy it. He does enjoy it. I have a pretty cool highlight of him for our intro video that we are creating. Looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. So, here we go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. UCM Mules are going to engage. We're going to see what's going to happen here. Fire strike going out from Agler. Pushing forward. Looks like Walla's in our back line trying to do some damage. Not much can be done. Is that a... Nope, that's not a bash. I misheard. I was hearing something else. Agler is taken out. Too much damage given. Rickless Morty trying to get something down, but it's just not going to work out. Jonah has a good chunk of energy, and it looks like we're just trying to get him out in time for that to happen. Walla trying to follow up on stuff. Not working out. Jonah is able to hold on to his energy, which is good, And so, this is good coverage. This is working out really well. Jonah's able to hold on to his high energy that he has right now. He didn't die. So that's what matters right now. As long as he doesn't die, everything should be fine. As long as we hold on to his high energy, we should be okay. And Jonah understands that, and he's running away. And he has a charge skin on now. I can respect the charge just a little bit more. And rip, there goes that. And a blade by Walla? I don't know what the point of that one was. But okay, I don't know if that was to be like a spite ult or whatnot. I mean, you don't need to ult at the spawn door? Question mark? But okay. I mean, I don't know. I'm just shocked at that one. Sorry. I can't wrap my head around that one. Okay, Jonah trying to get in there and help out. Agler is just walled off, and there's no helping and saving Agler in that one. We do have a grab, so we'll see if that will help us out in anything. Walla is just able to hold off stuff. Graviton Surge. Imp does beat. There is a freeze out by Rickless Morty. Beat out. Oh, it's not looking good for UCM. We've poured in too many ults so far. Jonah is keeping a good high energy right now and is able to hold things out, but it's just... Oh, but we got a pick off. I just don't know if it's a fact of us having this Genji problem that is causing us to have issues, or if it's something else. So let's just watch Bite Me here, see how he does with his Hanzo life. Nice dragon. Saw them all there. Good shatter from Agler to keep him down. Now it's just the Zarya on point. And UCM should quickly clean up this point. All that's left is a Mei. And there you go, UCM a little bit slower on the take, but after a little bit they were able to build up, get some synergy back, because if you remember, Jonah's been the one running on the Reinhardt this entire time, so Agler had to get off the rust and get back on that Reinhardt style. So, Jonah here, holding on to 88%-ish of his charge. Back up to 100. UCM trying to just hold the point here. We have another Graviton Surge. Rearing and waiting. And here we go. Another blade out by Walla. Walla trying to go through and shred through some people. Not working out. Walla doesn't get anything out of his blade. And Bite Me back onto the McCree. So we used Grav, Blizzard, and Coalescence for that engage. They're all doable ones. I don't know. Blizzard did assist in holding everything down. So, got a team wipe, so that's a hard reset for all of them. Was able to get the stagger kill on Imp, so that's good for us. So, we got a soft restart here. Looks like Walla swapped off to the Widow. DD got booped off by Imp, so now we're staggered out that much. As long as we keep pushing this payload, I mean, okay, now they want to focus. Rip the wall blocking his stun there. But it looks like this is going to be a hard reset for the UCM Mules. Jonah just not... I don't know if Jonah might be able to get this kill. Oh, nope. Nope. Jonah tried, but Jonah was not able to pull out of that one. UCM Mules will be reset, and they got a little bit of a ways to go before they can continue on this map.
We need to get the payload moving.
Don't worry, my friends.
Looks like Walla is taking a position up top, but isn't able to get much out of it. Reckless Morty is taken down by Walla. Coalescence coming out by St. Clair. Shatter out. Blizzard out by St. Clair. They just want to do a quick cleanup, which is fine by me. I mean, I understand those. You got to shut them down. You got to shut them down, and those were the best ones to use to shut down the UCM Mules. So, UCM will reset here again. We do have Beat, we do have Cole, and we will have a Deadeye. So, those will be good. And looks like we have swapped off to doing Rhine Diva. So, Jonah back onto the Reinhardt. Reckless Morty does take care of St. Clair's Reinhardt. Looks like, both tanks and main healer are down for St. Clair. And it looks like UCM will be able to push this to the second point. Wall hacks are out from St. Clair, so they can see that we're all on the payload. Venomine is used on Reckless Morty. UCM pushing forward, trying to get some distance here, trying to at least get around the corner. One of the harder corners in Eichenwald to get around. Looks like Jared is able to help take out that big shatter from Jonah. Takes out two. Reckless Morty did fall to the Zarya, but no matter. UCM takes out the rest of St. Clair, and we will get some good mileage off of that. Jonah pushing up a little bit far here, trying to get some damage off. Sees that people have other exits and pulls back a little bit. Nope, never mind. There's a beat out from DD. Blizzard out, Shatter out, Coalescence out, all from St. Clair, trying everything they can to stop this push. And it looks like UCM might be started. Nope, Agler Bomb comes out, takes out that. UCM will push the point all the way to the third point. And now we're into overtime.
Score 3-3.
Nope, never mind. We will not be doing that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you did enjoy. That'll be the end of this coverage of this scrim. Upcoming next at 5:30 will be Rocket League, being covered by my cohort, Cody. So do come back and check that out. Pleasure doing this for everybody. Have a good day.